Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Omar Khan. His speech title, All That Glitters Is Not Gold. All That Glitters Is Not Gold, Toastmaster Omar Khan, contestant number 6.
Do you know who are the greatest planners on earth? Indian parents. The day you're born, they decide what you have to become, whom you have to marry, how many children you should have. That's not all. They even decide their grandchildren's names, much before you can even have children. Madam Contest Master, ladies and gentlemen, my mom executed her plan when she decided I was capable of having children. Financially, I mean. Otherwise, she wouldn't have to wait very long. One day, my mom came up to me and said, Umar, you have to get married. I said, okay, Mom. What? Mom, I'm only 25. Look at Bollywood Salman Khan, the most eligible bachelor, even at the age of 50. My mom came up to me. Umar, you're only Khan, not Salman Khan. The next day, instead of my boring breakfast, I was directly served dessert. Pictures of 10 beautiful women. Trying to hide the grin on my face, I said, Mom, what is all this? She said, Omar, these are pictures of intelligent, beautiful, university-educated girls. And I also made sure they're good cooks. I felt like I was on Amazon.com. Except that this offer was non-refundable, non-exchangeable, and came with warranty or guarantee. Later that day, I added a few choices to my wish list. And like Booking.com, my mother calls me up and says, Omar, the girl in the black dress already has 3 people looking at her. And based on your past profile views, I recommend Mona, Alia, and Tania. That's not all. I even got an inside deal. My childhood neighbor with a 9.4 rating. I got frustrated and I yelled, Mom, I can marry only 4. 1. I got carried away. You see, I discovered that Indian parents have a new skill set. The moment they find a target, they do everything and anything to achieve it. One day, I was sitting, I got a message from a girl's father. Dear son Umar, you are so interesting. We like you so much. Please come home and take my daughter. I jumped out of my bed. I sat down. Dear sir. No. Dear uncle. No. Dear daddy. See you tomorrow. The next day when I went to the girl's house, her father welcomed me and introduced me to his small family of 25 people. And in Indian families, all of them sitting and staring at me. While I sat myself down on the corner, quietly, I saw a pair of boxing gloves on the wall. The girl's mother came up to me and said, my daughter is a boxing champion. Sorry, I meant kickboxing champion. Even better. Thank you very much, ma'am. Then came the moment when the girl, clad in her cultural attire, with a shy smile on her face, a tray full of sweets and tea. I looked at her. Mom, this doesn't look like the girl in the picture. My mom said, shut up. Every girl looks different in real life. To which my father, who was sitting there, son, everyone goes through this experience. Remind me to show you a picture of your mother before I went to see her for the first time. Suddenly I realized that all that glitters is not gold. The decoration in the room was weird. The food was horrible. The only thing that was true were those boxing gloves, asking me to run for my life. Ladies and gentlemen, I ran so hard that day only to be kicked in my singlehood journey. But just when I got married, my wife and my life both became very expensive. On the first year, my wife came with a wife tax of 100 riyals per month. The second year, 200 riyals per month. And the third year, with a baby, and I mean a real baby, the price tripled, 600 riyals per month. Earlier when I used to go out and see big families with big children, I always used to get inspired. You see, big families and a lot of children, and now I see those same families and I see 4,800 riyals, 7,200 riyals, and some even 12,000 riyals. Not for me. Ladies and gentlemen, and all the mothers in the world, please remember one thing. When you go out to seek a wife for your son, please keep in mind that all that glitters is not gold. Madam Contest Master.
Let us observe 3 minutes of silence for the judges to tally their ballots.